MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He threw first and hustling for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Young is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any idea. Ideas out there. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. Happ leads off second with one gone in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And a curveball here. Good pitch but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Simmons on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His past history with Richards. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. 2 out with the man at first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And it's fouled away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the. And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman Ian Kinsler.
Now he'll step off and rethink. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
High in the air out to center field. Russell waits on it. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Justin Upton now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Russell over to his left, and that retires the side. Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Second baseman, Javier.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
No strikes.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. High in the air out towards shallow right. Young is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Full count now. Count still full, 3-2. hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ian Happ. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kinsler onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Albert now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's taken him deep once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Chris Young. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. It's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Looking up is Contreras, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. Cozart has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground, but that's off the top of the home dugout, out of reach. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Noah Ramirez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Zobrist rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2. Here's Javier Baez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Stepping in, Addison Russell flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And now for the Angels, Martin Maldonado. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's just 1 for 6.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 1 and 2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Russell takes it in, and there's one down now. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Missed with a breaking ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Trout has himself a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Upton has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
One and one.
Ball outside.
The 1-1. Fouled away. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. The tag, and he is out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. That's lifted the other way out to left. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was retired via the ground ball. Eduardo Paredes answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their start.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Swing and a liner. And boy, the Cubs have come to play, as this is good for extra bases as well. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols, was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Digging in, Chris Young. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Into the box now, Zach Cozart.
Third baseman, Zach Cozart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Paredes, 23 years old. He's in his third season as a major league player. Count now a ball and a strike. To short. Simmons has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. We're in the fifth inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Upton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Leading off the inning, Luis Valbuena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. Chopped weakly up the first base line. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Ready for another chance? Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Addison Russell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Addison Russell.
First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up.
Set it where the trees don't grow.
Valbuena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 60.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Contreras has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on second without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. Count still at 1-2. Pop high in the air. Bryant is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Balbuena over to his left. 1 away. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. He's set, here it comes. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Schwarber at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Chris Young. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Young.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Chris Young becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Steve Cishek takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Zobrist is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Grounder down the line at third. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Here's Javier Baez. Cannon Middleton is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 39.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. There to get it is Kinsler. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now, Addison Russell, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag gets 1, the tag, and they'll get 2 out of it. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
And leading out for the Halo.
First pitch on its way. Rounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Popped him up. Bryant shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Jason Hayward.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He can't get to it. This one's down. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a ball, 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Young. Gone! Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Schwarber has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Zobrist is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on just 2 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. Give the save to Steve Cishek. The loss goes to Garrett Richards. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.